What's going on, guys? Big Boy back. I don't have any gameplay for you, but I want to talk about the Black Ops multiplayer release that has happened. Last night, I think about 7 o'clock California time, they started releasing information about the multiplayer, and people like C. Nanners and Hutch actually got to go and play the game. So throughout the night, you kind of got Twitter messages and whatever about what kind of stuff is going to be in the game. So if you haven't heard already, um, I'm going to let you know some of the specifics about the game. So to start off, I'll go over the guns that have been completely confirmed. Either they were seen in what they played, or they have confirmed it themselves, Treyarch has. So starting off, we have with the assault rifles. Now you have normal things: assault rifles, snipers, submachine guns, light machine guns, shotguns, and then different things like crossbow and things like that. I'll get into that. But to start with the assault rifles, we start off with the Enfield. I'm guessing this is the Lee Enfield, which was back in Call of Duty 2, the British semi-automatic, or not semi-automatic, it was a one-shot, whatever you call it. It's like a sniper rifle with no scope, basically. So that's been confirmed. Next up, you have the M14, which is kind of like the M1 Garand from World at War, from Call of Duty 2, so I'm looking forward to that gun, if that is like the Call of Duty 2 gun. If World at War, not so much. Next up, we have the FAMAS, but it is not the burst FAMAS from Modern Warfare 2. It's the fully automatic FAMAS, which you may have seen in the first multiplayer reveal. That was the FAMAS that he was using. The next thing we have, which I have not heard anything about, is the Galil. I honestly have no idea what that is. The next is the Steyr OUG, which is another form of the AUG H-bar, which was a light machine gun in Modern Warfare 2, but this version is an assault rifle. Next up, we have the FN FAL. My guess is that's like the FAL for Modern Warfare 2. I do not know. Next, we have the AK-47, which is, the standard AK-47. Everyone knows what that is. Next up, we have the Commando, and I honestly don't know what this gun is either. It looks like I just clicked on something. It looks like it is a fully automatic gun, not the perk. So that looks like it is also in the game. And the final one is the G11. I also do not know what this is. Looks like another normal gun somewhat. Actually, it does look a little different, but it looks like a normal assault rifle. Next up, we go to the sniper rifles. We have the L96AW, the Dragunov or Dragunov back from Call of Duty 4, and the WA2000 from Black Ops. These are only the confirmed guns. I'm guessing there will be more. If not, that's fine. What I've also heard is that most of them are one-shot kill snipers. So for all you snipers, that'll be good. Next up, we have the submachine guns. To start here, it says MP5K, but from what I saw from the play I've seen, it looks like the MP5 from Call of Duty 4, so you can look forward to that if that is true. Next up, we have the Scorpion coming back, so look forward, or don't look forward to the Scorpion. The next gun is the MAC-10, which I just clicked on here. It kind of looks like a version of the Mini Uzi, but I don't think it is, because the next gun here is the Uzi. The AK-74U is back, and these next three I have not heard of. The PM-63, the MPL, and the Spectra. So it'll be interesting. We got some new submachine guns in there. Next up are the light machine guns. You got the HK-21, RPK, which is like another version of the RPD, I believe, and the M60 makes its return. So for the shotguns that have been announced are the SPAs, again, the Olympia, and the Stakeout. And another thing to note here is that shotguns are now a primary weapon. They're not secondary anymore, so you don't have to worry about them pulling out a shotgun. They will have to use it as a primary, and from what I've heard, they are pretty underpowered. They don't do much, which is awesome. Next up, you have the crossbow. Now this is interesting. This is you have to shoot it, and it looks like you have to stick the person for them to die. And this is a secondary weapon. So it's not a primary. You can use it as secondary, and I think it comes with 4 bullets or 5 bullets. Next up, we have normal pistols, not machine pistols. We have the M1911 is back, the Magnum, the Makarov, and the Python. So we got some normal pistols there for you guys. Here are the launchers, different launchers. We have the 202A1 Grim Reaper rocket launcher, the standard RPG-7, the China Lake pump action grenade launcher. So this just looks like a yeah, it looks like a normal grenade launcher. There we have the Strela and the M72. Now I'm going to go into the attachments that you can have for your guns, for assault rifles at least. It says here extended mags, dual magazines, an ACOG sight, a red dot sight, a reflex sight, master key, infrared scope, a suppressor, a grenade launcher, and a flamethrower. Now flamethrower is a new addition kind of because you can actually put it on your gun. We'll see. Hopefully that's not overpowered. I'm going to guess it's not going to be used quite as much. Now we have the pistol attachments. You can actually put attachments on your pistol. One of them new is ACOG. The snub nose, which I'm guessing is like a silencer. The speed reloader. I'm guessing the name implies what that is. And finally you have the dual wield. So you can, akimbo is back basically. Now here we have your lethal grenades. You have the normal frag, the Semtex, and the Tomahawk, which is basically a throwing knife. Now the tactical grenades, you have gas. They call it Nova gas. I'm going to guess that's gas like from World at War. You have a smoke grenade, a flashbang, concussion, and decoy. Now I'm kind of interested in, I think decoy is going to be like a UAV jammer type of thing, and I'm not sure what concussion is. What else has been confirmed is a camera spike for equipment, a camera spike, which you saw in the original trailer. C4, unfortunately, tactical insertion, a jammer, that's probably the UAV jammer actually, a motion sensor, and claymores. Now this is interesting. They have custom reticles, so instead of having a normal red dot, you can change it to something that you would like. Some examples: you have a dot, a semicircle, a line with a dot, a smiley face, boxes, diamond, heart, skull, square, star, 3 dots, the Treyarch symbol, a triangle, an X with a dot, a yin yang. So it looks like you can really get very customizable with your weapons. I also know that you can put your clan tag on your weapon and do different kind of customizations like that. You can put face paint on your guy and all sorts of things. Now the next big thing that was really announced was I don't know if it's instead of XP, but there's now you basically have money on the game that you earn from playing the game, and this is how you get your weapons. You don't get your weapons through leveling up anymore. You get your weapons. You get your weapons from you buy them. You buy your weapons. You buy your perks. You buy your kill streaks, etc. So you basically, if you know you like a gun, you can buy it right when you get to the next prestige, or you just right away you can buy the guns you like. You can save the guns you don't like. You don't have to waste points on them. You can buy the perks that you like and don't have to waste your time unlocking Last Stand if you don't use that or something like that. So that's actually, this is going to be really nice because you can just buy, for the peak gamers who like to, do game battles, you can buy your Ninja Pro, your Dead Silence right away, buy silencers if you use those, stuff like that. And introduced with this COD money, which is what they're calling it, they have basically, it's like free for all, but you wager your COD points, and the top 3 make all the money, the points. So basically, you can basically put up your COD points in a match. And they introduced 4 completely new game types for this. The first one is called One in a Chamber, where you have 1 bullet in a pistol, everybody does, and you fire that 1 bullet, and if you hit the guy and he will die in 1 bullet, you get an extra bullet. You get his bullet, and you keep going like that. You have that, and if your bullet misses, you have to run around and knife people until you die, and then you respawn with your 1 bullet. So you keep going like that until the whatever amount of kills, 20 or 30, 25, is reached. So that looks very cool. The next one that's there is called Sticks and Stones. This one is you have a crossbow and you have your throwing knife, your tomahawk, and you only use those throughout the game. That's why it's called Sticks and Stones. I think you may have grenades, I'm not sure. No, you can't. Sorry, you can't, because the tomahawk takes that up. The next one is called Sharpshooter, which is where everybody in the game spawns with the same gun and after a certain amount of time, say 1 minute, everybody's gun changes to the same thing. So you're constantly switching guns, but everyone keeps the same gun. And the final one that looks the coolest is called Gun Game. This is where everyone spawns with the same gun, and when you get a kill, it automatically switches you to another gun, and you have to get 20 kills with 20 separate weapons to get the win. And these are all game types that are just for this wager match, where you wager your COD points, and the winner gets some of the points, second gets some, third gets some, and these are the points that you use to buy your gun attachments, buy your guns, buy your perks, buy your kill streaks, etc., etc. So next I am going to be talking about the kill streaks in the new Black Ops game. So the first thing I want to say here is that the kill streaks range from 3 to 11, and they're all based on your gun. Not the kill streaks don't stack on top of each other. To start with, you have the spy plane, which is a UAV. That's back. Next, you have the RC car, which you've probably heard a good amount about. You go into the RC car and you drive around the map until you find someone or two people, and you blow it up in their faces if you can. But this does leave you extremely vulnerable. So I do think it'll be pretty balanced. Next, we have the 4 kill streak is the counter UAV and the SAM turret. Now, I don't really know what the SAM turret is. If any of you guys do know what that is, please make a comment below and let me know what the hell that is. At the 5 slot, we have the care package now, so that's moved up a kill. And a napalm strike, which is exactly what it sounds like, as a napalm strike. At 6, which is also moved up one, is the sentry gun. And we now have a new thing called the mortar team. Now what the mortar team is you get to choose 3 spots on a map, and at each of those spots a mortar strike drops on them. So that's kind of nice. At 7 you have the attack helicopter, which is obviously back again. And also Valkyrie rockets, which is like, it is a Predator missile, but you shoot it and you use it horizontally. It doesn't come down from above the map. You shoot it and it comes from your player, and you got to find someone with the horizontal view and kill them. You get 2, I believe you get 2 of these rockets to use, or maybe you get 3. Moving on to the 8 kill streak is a Blackbird, which I believe is a Pavlo, and Rolling Thunder, which is a stealth bomber. At the 9 kill streak, we have a chopper gunner. Now, the chopper gunner is full. You use the whole thing, so you get to move it around. So you can move it to a spot you know they're spawning. You can move the chopper gunner to that spot and see what is going on there, or not see what, go get kills there, obviously. And you can avoid rockets being shot at you because you can actually manually control the chopper gunner, which is nice. And now at the 11 kill streak, you have an AC-130 gunship, so that's back, and the attack dogs, which is from World at War. And what's maybe nice about these is that they are a one bite kill. So if you get bit, you're dead. And that's, some people will complain about that, I'm sure, but that's kind of a worthy kill streak to be the highest kill streak, because someone had to get 11 kills with their gun, which can be tough. So those are the kill streaks, and I believe those are all of them. So now we'll move on to the perks. There's 3 tiers again, or 3 perk slots. So we'll start with the first one. We have lightweight, which is move faster, obviously. Scavenger, which everyone knows what that is. You replenish your lethal grenades, which are your frags and your semtex, and your ammo. Next, we have a perk called Ghost, which is you're only undetectable by a UAV and the Blackbird. So dogs can see you, mortar strike, everything, you're still viewable. Next, we have the Flak Jacket from World at War, which reduces explosive damage, and Hardline, finally, which kill streaks require 1 less kill. On to the second tier of perks, we have Hardened, which is FMJ, bullets penetrate. Scout, which is you hold your breath longer. Steady Aim, which is increased hipfire accuracy. Sleight of Hand, which you have faster reloads. Warlord, which is is bling. You get 2 attachments, so you can have a red dot and a silencer, ACOG and a silencer, things like that. Now on to the third tier, we have Marathon, which is simply a extreme conditioning, and then you have Ninja, which is silent movement. Second Chance, Hacker, which you can see enemy equipment, and finally Tactical Mask, which reduces flashes. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.